Morning peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries. My name's Russ, playing Final Fantasy 14 and I think it's part 1225. I don't know, I didn't check before I started. I've been away, haven't I? Oh, it's good to be back and I've read the notes. Oh, there's a lot to do, Main story quest, there's another side. I don't think I can do the other quest though. I think it was called, what was it called? I did make a note. Chronicles of the New Era. But I think that's one of the ones where I didn't complete the last ones. I don't know, but we'll find out later, won't we? Anyway, how are we all doing on this Saturday morning? I remembered when I got back off my hollybobs yesterday. Right, I must log on because massive download, weren't they? Normally I forget and then I come and I think, oh God, I've got to wait an hour now while it all downloads. But I remembered yesterday, so it was straight on this morning. Anyway, I hope you're all well. We had a lovely time, me and our dubs. Yes, Instagram had a few pictures put up. We did a bit of travelling. It's very, very nice. But that's it now till next year. Right, peeps, let's get the show on the road. We'll check with retainers first before I do anything, and then we'll crack on with the main quest. Oh, and it's all been bloody happening while I was away, weren't it? Oh, well, you know me and hypocrisy, governmental hypocrisy. Whoa, talk about hypocrites. That woman who's she was the Member of Parliament in charge of housing. She was the housing minister on the cabinet, and she's bringing that law in that landlords can't just evict people willy-nilly. They've got to have a really good reason, and they can't put the rents up by huge amounts, and the law's just about to come in. So what does she do? Evict people from her properties and puts the rent up. Of course, newspapers had a field day. You hypocrite, you're changing the law, but you're getting it done nothing. She's done nothing wrong, but it's very hypocritical. And she's gone. I think she was pushed. I don't think she left of her own accord. But serves her right. I mean, did she not stop and think, hang on a minute, I'm going to get mullered if I do this. Oh, we'll take that money, won't we? Yes. Fun and game, but oh, look, he's got some... Albert's got some fluffy balls. Come on, Albert. That one's for you, Rocco. Right. Are we getting up to 17? Excuse me. Not far to go. I need to do a quick check on what we're doing. Oh, yes. We'll take that as well. That's a lot. Oh, we're nearly on 17 million. Oh, what's that? Is that a minion? Oh, I got a minion. And I ain't got that one. Oh, I'll have him. Thank you. Let's come out. Right, we've used it. I need to go on to my minions. Oh, it's a little reindeer. Still like Alpha though. So named for its fluttering tail, this adorable reindeer calf boasts a prodigious appetite that belies its side. Especially partial to corn, it threatened to devour clean a farmer's entire harvest, forcing the man to beg your retainer to take it away. Shall we have a look? Summon. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Nah, where's my alpha? Let's get back to alpha. Hang on. Zoom out a bit. Nah, want Alpha back. Hang on. Alpha, where are you? I always lose him. Thank you, Alpha. There we go. Right, let's crack on with main course, shall we? Targeted tragedy. Zach Terrell. Or what was I going to check beforehand? Oh, my brain's gone. Oh dear, shoot me now. Thought, oh, I must check something before we do. That was it. How are we doing on 573 and I need 750, don't I? Of course I can't get me 50,000 lovely jubbly, can I now? Because the thing is finished. The Moogle Pendium, or whatever they call it. So it's going to take me a little while, but we'll still get in there and do some stuff. Right, get rid of that map. Ethernet. Neon Steen. Do. Speak to doorman. You're heading to the back room. Yes, please. Let's go. Shale. If you've got a moment, Albert, Geode wants to take stock of the current crisis. Oblivion may be lacking the finer details in certain areas, so we'd like you to lend your perspective to the conversation. Okay. Sorry to drag you into our meeting, but we need to get a better handle on the threats Alexandria is facing right now. Not at all. Much has happened since the state funeral, and a clearer idea of where things stand would be beneficial for us all as well. First things first then, let's discuss the state of the machine malfunctions. Every single sector reported instances of sentries attacking citizens without provocation, and vehicles suddenly becoming unresponsive to controls. And while these malfunctions were resolved fairly quickly, they nevertheless resulted in a considerable number of injuries and deaths. But you haven't heard anything about new incidents since then, right? Right, no additional reports have been logged so far. That's the good news. What's the bad news? The bad news is I tried to take control of the soldiers when they started hurting people, but they wouldn't listen to me, even though I have the king's authority. Once things calmed down, I was finally able to make them give up their weapons, but if it happens again, I don't know if they'll ignore me like before. Oh, karaoke time. The King of Resolve's authority is about the highest there is. Who is this man that can override it with such impunity? Calix. He lived in the age of the Storm Surge, as I did. Cutscene. Yeah, he looks dodgy, doesn't he? Lest you forget, he was known for his advancements in electrope technology, and it was he who established preservation for the purpose of furthering his research. The wasting disease that afflicted him, however, was said to leave him scant years left to live. He must have chosen to undergo conversion into an endless, that he might continue his efforts into the present day. Preservation's early goals seem noble enough, exploring treatments for Levin sickness, designing Everkeep's core system, that sort of thing. Why harm the people he was ostensibly trying to help? I do not pretend to fully understand Calix's motivations, only that he appeared incensed by what he saw as mankind's failings. He asserted that the strategy of adapting our species through generational succession was outdated, that evolution now requires us to forsake bodies of flesh in favour of eternal preservation. Oh yeah, that always works out, doesn't it? Where's the fun in that? We've already seen how he's employed the simulant to convince Alexandrians that endless conversation is their only hope for survival. Eternal life is assured for the 5,000 who register their neo-regulators. This is merely one part of Calix's greater plan. He wants the key to interdimensional fusion. With that relic in his possession, he will draw ether from the reflection and expand his efforts to create endless 1,000-fold. If we mean to foil Calix's schemes, then our only option is to determine where he's hiding and put him down, which unfortunately is easier said than done. I've been scouring the terminal we found in the depths of Everkeep, but I've failed to uncover even the slightest trace of his activities. Give me a little more time though, and I'm sure I can sniff him out. I'll help you. Oh, I forgot I've got some shout outs. While Kaluljar and Shayla are working on that, I'm going to take a look around town. I want to make sure no new problems have cropped up, blah 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 blah. You're welcome to come along. Yep, Albert will come along. Right, come on, finish what you're doing. Count me in, blah 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 blah. Sounds like a plan. I'll speak with administrators. Alfie and Alice will be joining me. Alfie! Bless him. If I may, I'd like to join Albert's group. Oh, I bet you would. Hello, pretty lady. The more mouths to ask questions, the merrier. Thank you, I'll do my best not to be a burden. I'm more worried about you. Don't do anything stupid. You'll change your tune once we get back. Come on, let's continue this outside. Right. Couple of shout outs. Jandy, welcome to the Discord, Jandy. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, one of the new recruits, Jandy. Thank you very much. And Vixen got in touch. I think it was the same day I went on my Holly Bobs, possibly, or the night before. Yeah, when I was talking about this, the way they're camping down on internet and everything, and you've got to be over 18, and not just for naughty sites, but sites that might cause distress. But yeah, as Vixen pointed out, and I totally agree actually, because it's what I said. But what happens if you might doing research or maybe looking for help for things like how can I put it without getting banned? Self-deletion, unlawful naughtiness from opposite sex type of thing. You know what I'm talking about. And you might want to get some information. You might want some contact numbers or these help groups and things, but you can't, because you've got to be over 18 and you've got to give all your details to get permission. And a lot of people don't want to give, especially in those circumstances. They might want to remain anonymous. I think it's causing hell of a problem. Yeah, I totally agree with what you said, Vixen. And she also mentioned about, I've said I'm having YouTube is not giving sending me emails, notifications. I haven't had none since June. Still get the BitChute ones, but I can't do nothing about them because Being UK, I can't get onto BitChute anymore. It won't let me access it. But I'm not getting any more from YouTube. So whenever you leave a comment, it doesn't say, oh, you've got a comment on such and such. But she suggests maybe unticking the box about notifications, logging out, logging back in, ticking the box, logging out, and seeing if it works. I shall give it a go later. I've got a busy day today. I've got a lot of catching up to do. Anyway, shall we crack on? Oh, here's one for you in UK. Oh dear. A shopkeeper, I can't remember whereabouts in the UK he was. He's being robbed blind by shoplifters, bless him. It's only a small shop. And I'd call it, I suppose you'd call it a little convenience store. And so he put a sign up saying, because the scumbags shoplifting and taking all my profits, he's had to lock his cabinets, and if you want anything out of the cabinets, ask for help and they'll come and unlock it. And the police have had a go at him. You can't take the sign down because calling the shoplifters scumbags, it's offensive to them. Hang on a minute. Who's complained? That's what I want to know. I want to complain about that sign. Oh, why is that? Well, I'm a shoplifter and I find it offensive that he's called me a scumbag. Oh, okay, I'll tell him to take it down. Not right, come with me, sunshine. We're going to have a chat. It's clown world, absolutely. Shoplifters. It's now offensive to call shoplifters scumbags. A thief. Oh dear. Oh, it's really bad if it weren't so bloody funny. You couldn't make it up, could you? Anyway, Geode, come on. Let's crack on. 40 minutes to go. And? Sorry, I was off in my own little world. Shall we get started? The people see... Are you alright, Geode? Yeah, are you alright, Cocker? Are they alright? I am alright. Me, I'm well enough given the circumstances. It was the Queen's fondest wish that her subjects remained shielded from the horrors of death, and so they were for the longest time. Then the moment mortality once again becomes an unavoidable fact of life, they're greeted with an outbreak of bloody violence. Many are bound to give the endless alternative serious consideration. No, it's bloody stupid. Don't be daft. Grief, happiness are what make you. And to detract one, no. I do not blame them for that. It's a natural that such thoughts should come to mind. What I cannot forgive is the way Calix wields fear and misery to manipulate people into making that choice. No one, not Calix nor anyone else, should dictate how we cope with the spectre of death. I agree, love. As one who lived as an Alexandrian, I wish to put the choice for this country's future back into the hands of its citizens. And you think we can handle that responsibility after everything you've seen? Yeah, it's what I've seen that's convinced me you can. I awoke 4 centuries later to find our people living and laughing beneath Alexandria's banner. Though surprised and bewildered, I was overjoyed to see it so. You all deserve to be happy. Well said, that woman. Yeah. And if you're going to forget everything what's happened in the past, when people pass away, their failings, their sins, but the good things as well, you're not going to learn. You're not going to say, oh, I did that wrong, I'll make sure I don't do that mistake, or he did that right, I'm going to follow in those footsteps, become a better person. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm getting all full of philosophical oil. It's easy for you to say. We'd best not let you down. I suggest we move as a group. Alright. Right, fall into line. What cheek foot? I believe someone came prepared for such an eventuality. In a Daisy Dukes? Is that the grimoire you retrieved from the old castle? My parents gifted it to me when I was a child. They were adamant that I should learn to protect the things important to me. I was fortunate enough to have a tutor in that arcane art, so I lay claim to some small measure of skill. See, if she'd gone the endless route, she wouldn't have remembered that, so she wouldn't have picked the book up. See what I mean? If that's the case, it might be better if we split into two groups after all. It would certainly be more efficient for information gathering. I guess that makes sense. You two take the west. Albert and I'll take the east. Boo. Very well. Come on then. Oh. Where did he come from? Let's do the rounds then. We'll see what we can. Chat to the people we meet along the way. Pay special attention to anyone who looks overwhelmed. What escorting entails? Certain duties require that one or more NPCs accompany you in order to proceed with quest objectives. Keep them at your side. Now there was something new about this in the update. Yeah, we know that. It's possible to ride mounts or swim, but they'll not appear at your side until you dismount or leave the water. Right. Yeah, I'm not bothered about that. Okay. Come on then, Geode. Here's one. A somber citizen. You alright, pal? Are the sentries and air wheels safe to be around now? I just know it's going to happen again. Next time I'll be the one who dies. I need a Neo regulator. Becoming aimless is the only... No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need one. Who's this one? The light-hearted citizen. Tell us a joke. What has me in such a fine mood, you ask? I've just registered my new regulator. Oh dear. It's not doing well, is it? Is it this person stood over here in the corner? Yes. Grieving citizen. You want to hear my story? There's not much to tell. A friend of mine died. His air wheeler dropped right out of the sky. Damn fool wasn't wearing a regulator. No, that's not so strange, but he'd never bothered with one. He was at peace with the idea of dying someday, and I thought I understood what that meant until it happened. Albert, a word. I feel like there's a new factor in these stories we've heard, one we hadn't considered in the back room. The people are still deathly afraid. The fights are likely to break out over the Neo regulators. That the victim of the violence wasn't wearing a regulator. Try that one. Yes, that's it. The vast majority of residents always worn regulators, so it's not a detail we'd normally think about. With the supply of souls cut off, though, more and more people have been going without them. We need to look into the casualties from the recent attacks and check whether they were wearing regulators. Let's ask around. Let's have a look at the map. Go this way around, I think. Tom Century. How are you today? Let me know if I may be of service. Casualty data unavailable. Government officials are currently processing reports. Can you narrow it down to the recreation zone then? 87 individuals, casualties 19. Injured 87, casualties 19. Casualties with regulators 0. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. It's going after people without it. Trying to get them all to put regulators back on. You wish to know if people who died in the machine rampage were regulators. Sorry, but I was assigned to clearing debris. I didn't see any of the deceased. No bodies were present by the time I arrived, so I assumed the ushers had already done their work. Do I remember there being patches of white dust about? Quite a chore to clean up, but nothing else worthy of mention. I think it's time we rejoin Kryl and Spleen. I was half joking with my boasted shield, but we may have stumbled upon something major. Right. Got some quests around here. A big purple one down the bottom. Where are they? Is that I'm at the distance? Yeah. Do. Kryl I want. Oh, clutch my pearls. So essentially you're saying that people who were killed by malfunctioning machines weren't very regulators. The numbers are still tentative, but only apply to that one zone. We don't know how they'll stack up against overall data, but this is definitely more than a coinkydink. I think it's safe to say that anyone who'd remove their regulator was a priority target. Now that you mention it, the person I was treating wasn't wearing one either. But why? Why are they being targeted? Duh! Based solely on the lack of a neo-regulator, we cannot judge if a person has no desire to become endless, or they simply fail to acquire one of the limited devices. But those who were no regulator at all, they have clearly rejected the old system. Put another way, they've chosen to live their lives in the knowledge that death is an inevitability. The chance that such resolute people would wish to become endless are far lower, I would imagine, so Calyx has chosen those least likely to accept his vision as victims to stoke fear and panic. But there was no need to kill anyone. Calm down, son, calm down. With the way things were, the people were already fearful enough. He could have found 5,000 willing citizens without all this madness. You make a good point. Perhaps this sowing of terror is in service to another scheme, or he had some other need for the lives he's taken. What of the dust? Dust. The sanitation worker story, she saw no bodies but mentioned piles of white dust. Where have I heard that before? Do you recall when we went to save Erenville? That Usher Malachite told us much the same thing. I arrived and found no body, only a pile of dust. I questioned the residents, none knew what had become of it. That both stories speak of missing remains is suspicious enough, but the shared mention of the dust is too much to ignore. In that case, we should confirm if the substance was present at other sites. Following this thread may lead us not only to an explanation, but also the intent. Hello. Need your help. I've lost control of the soldiers. They might be trying to hurt people. Oblivion members are on their way now, but you are close enough to join them. Right, we're on our way. Gonna do some fighting. Come on, got to do some fighting. Our new investigation will have to wait. Let's go. Ooh. Come on, Albert.
Stay back! Stay away from me! Leave him alone!
Oh, maybe not then. Oh, get up, wimp.
Are you all right?
What happened here? A sentry walked into my apartment, even though I'd locked the door and everything. I managed to run, but the man tried to save me.
No weapons, which is to be expected, considering all the sentries were meant to be disarmed. Yet it was ordered to attack all the same, even if that meant using its bare hands.
I'll leave matters here to you. I'm going to do a sweep of the surrounding area.
Okay.
Do you know anyone else in this sector who no longer wears a regulator?
I don't think I've seen Isadora and her boy with theirs recently.
Go to them, quickly! Wyaquay!
I'll be fine. But Isadora's in bad shape. Mother! Mother, please!
Isadora!
Where's Alice when you need her? Do a healing. And Alfie.
Oh, thank goodness. She wasn't struck anywhere vital.
I'm sorry. If only I'd gotten here sooner.
It's not your fault, Wiki.
Everything will be all right. I promise to make your mother better.
Ah, The Promise of Tomorrow. I guess that's the title of the new thing. I think it is. Get rid of the map. Bye bye. Right, speak with Wiki. Forgive me, I was reckless. You shouldn't have had to waste time tending to my wounds as well. Did you see our other comrade back there? He stayed behind in the lobby. I'm sorry, he must have fallen protecting the residents. Ooh. Skill speed, direct hit rate, spell speed now, piety now, silver piece. It's worth 500. Oh, I need money. Right, endless choice. You think he may have been struck down, he's wounded or worse, I should go to him. Wait, please, it isn't safe, you'll need to rest. Would you stay with Milos? Watch over Isidore, we'll tend to your friend. Okay. Where's the door? Where's the door then? Ah. Couldn't find the door. Speak to Kryl. Isidore's going to be alright, I'm so glad. Just finished my administrations. Oblivion Comrade was beyond saving, I'm afraid. That brave soul gave his life to save another. He died protecting me. I don't understand why any of this happening. That sentry was behaving normally like any other. Then all of a sudden it tried to kill me. Weapons or no, Calix commanded them to commit murder. Straighten your tie, Albert, you look a mess. Is it over? We came as soon as Wiki sent word. Sorry, by the time we arrived, it was already too late. And Geode could be in trouble too. Once we have this radius locked down, we need to find him. Has something happened? I'm not sure, but he stopped responding to communications. Blah, 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 blah. We should search for Geode. I agree. Did say a bit more, but do what you can to shepherd the residents to safety. Ah, thanks. Take these communicators. What communicator's got an empty hand? We've made modifications to prevent Calix from intercepting. Wiki has one too, so I'll need her to keep hailing Geode. Good luck, stay safe. Anything for you, pretty lady. Geode said he would sweep the surrounding area. Shouldn't have gone far. No sign of Geode. Come on, put a sprint on, Albert. Friend could be in danger. Nope. Because if he was, Kryler would have spoken to him. Further to the east. Can't use a mount. He'll be down bottom somewhere. Is that him right in the distance? Maybe not.
This is the only place left. Let them be safe.
Geode, are you there? Answer me, please.
I'm here. Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, you're alive. Thank the gods. Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby is secure. I'll scout the second floor. Then I'll join it.
Oh.
That dust.
Dust? What are you talking about?
They're not just collecting souls. They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether. The dust that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They must have modified the soul cells. Shit.
Geode.
Damn you! You can't be here. You need to run now.
Oh, shit.
A trap.
Albert, where are you?
Take care of the others, eh?
No. Albert. Come on.
No sign of him so far. This way, maybe?
Geode!
No.
A shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell's worth of ether. But seeing how eager you are to interfere, I shall cut this foray short.
Oh, you bastard. Ooh.
Alex, what could you possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Ether sufficient to generate 5,000 endless. How would you acquire it?
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand. 7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into endless. With 11%, operations could continue unabated for 800 years. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later.
Yeah.
These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so what difference does it make if I return them to ether now? I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. This unit cannot offer you worthwhile resistance.
Alright, take him down then. Take the ether back.
Instead, I pose a question. Would you hand over the key if I promise to halt my harvest?
No. First, I will halt your harvest by defeating you.
It was foolish of me to even ask.
I like Geode.
My work, then. There is much to do if I must take the key by force.
So he hasn't got his ether then. He's left it behind, so it was worthless. Pointless. Oh, you buggers, killing off Geode. Right, speak with Spleen. This pile of dust, these ashes. Yes, Geode. Go and get the shark, vacuum it up. Put him in a jar. The soul cell he left behind was this twisted way of returning Geode to us. Not that you can do a lot with it. Damn you, Calyx, damn you and your careless cruelty. He was our friend. Yep, he was. Put that thing in a jar and put the dust around it and say, well, as a memorial type thing. Even so, some might say every death was justified if it meant 5,000 endless could continue. No, it's not. And if reflections stolen ether allowed for many more endless, why that too would be noble sacrifice for the greater good. No, 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 no. Krile, don't. Oh, no. No, don't go that way. Because then you go down the route of Oh, that country's got a famine. Right, well, if we kill off half the population, they won't be hungry anymore. Okay, let's just kill off half of them. It's like the old Marvel film, wasn't it? They kill off half the population of the universe and everything will be hunky-dory. Okay. No, it don't work like that. Can't play God. No, you can't play at being God, should I say. Spleen. Who could think that? Oh, good. I thought she was saying it. I was going to say, Kryl, I'm falling out with you. Certainly not I. Good. We know only too well. There is no noble in this sacrifice. Good, good. I thought I was getting worried then. Thought she was siding with Calix. We have to stop him. We have to find Calix and put an end to this madness. On no circumstances can we let the key fall into his possession. No. We will thwart his plans before he can terrorize innocents elsewhere. Right, that is where we are going to finish for today. What do I want? That one up, don't I? Right, whatever you're up to today, as I always say, have yourselves a fantastic day. Or whether you're about to or had one, whichever. But as always, stay safe everybody. And until tomorrow, I'll see you there.